You pull up to a pump, fill your tank like always, and a few weeks later your engine starts knocking, misfiring, or worse, leaving you with a repair bill that could hit $4,000. Nearly 10% of cars on the road today suffer fuel system nightmares, and most owners never see it coming. Shady stations, bad choices, and hidden fuel problems are quietly destroying engines across the country. In this video, I'm exposing 13 types of gasoline that can wreck your car, from corroded components and blown head gaskets to fried emission systems. Stick around to the end because I'm dropping the dirty little secret the EPA doesn't want you talking about, one that could save you thousands in the long run. Let's dive in. Number 13, non-premium fuel and high-compression engines. Let's start with the mistake that quietly empties wallets while gas stations laugh all the way to the bank. The American Automobile Association reports that over 16 million drivers in the U.S. are buying premium fuel their cars don't actually need. That's more than $2 billion wasted every year, plus who knows how many unnecessary repair bills on top. Here's the truth most people miss. Premium doesn't mean cleaner or higher quality, it's all about octane rating. Regular is 87, mid-grade sits around 89-90, and premium lands between 91-94. Higher octane resists premature detonation, also called pinging or knocking. That's critical in high-compression engines, turbocharged cars, or supercharged beasts that build serious cylinder pressure. Put regular fuel in one of these performance engines and you risk uncontrolled combustion that sends shockwaves through the pistons and cylinders. Over time, that leads to overheating. Number 12, gasoline containing kerosene or paraffin. Before tight regulations kicked in, some shady operators stretched their profits by cutting gasoline with kerosene. Surprisingly, it wasn't all bad at first. Kerosene packs more energy density and runs more stable, so a 20% mix could actually give some cars a temporary power bump. The catch? Fuel economy dropped by about the same amount, and the real damage was just getting started. Kerosene has a much higher flash point, so it doesn't ignite as cleanly. You end up with rough idle, misfires, black smoke pouring out the tailpipe, and power that disappears when you need it most. Incomplete combustion fouls, spark plugs fast and sends unburned fuel straight into the catalytic converter, an expensive part that runs $1,000 to $3,000 to replace. Number 11, gasoline containing methanol. Before ethanol became common, methanol was the go-to alcohol for performance, and it's still an absolute engine killer for everyday cars. Unlike ethanol, methanol is highly toxic and acts like an aggressive industrial solvent. It eats through rubber hoses, plastic components, and seals that aren't designed for it, creating dangerous fuel leaks. It's also extremely hygroscopic, pulling massive amounts of moisture from the air and turning it into corrosion inside your fuel tank, lines, injectors, and even aluminum or magnesium parts. Racers love it because it delivers serious power gains. Water methanol injection kits alone can add 45 horsepower, but their engines are completely rebuilt to handle it. Number 10, old or stale gasoline. Ever stop at a quiet, out-of-the-way gas station during a long road trip? That decision can cost you big. Gasoline only stays fresh for about 3 to 6 months. Once exposed to air, it oxidizes, forming varnish and gummy deposits that restrict fuel flow and clog injectors. As lighter hydrocarbons evaporate, the fuel becomes harder to ignite. Add ethanol into the mix and you get phase separation. Water and alcohol drop to the bottom of the tank, creating a corrosive layer that attacks everything it touches. The fuel pump works overtime, starting becomes a nightmare, and repairs can easily run into thousands. Smart move: stick to busy stations with high turnover. Fresh fuel means fewer surprises, and it also helps protect you from the next hidden issue. Number 9, gasoline containing MMT. When lead was phased out, some refiners turned to MMT, methylcyclopentadienyl manganese tricarbonyl, as an octane booster and anti-knock additive. It's still used in parts of the world, but in the US it's kept pretty quiet because it can void your warranty. MMT leaves orange deposits on spark plugs that cause misfires and power loss. It contaminates oxygen sensors, throwing off your air-fuel ratios and killing fuel economy. Worst of all, it coats catalytic converters, rendering them useless and triggering expensive emissions failures. Between sensors and CATs, you could be looking at over $4,000 in repairs. Number 8, diluted fuel. This one is rare in the US but still happens, especially if you're traveling abroad or renting a car. Some operators have been caught stretching gasoline with water, solvents, or even kerosene. The result is a weird mix that barely combusts. You might make it a mile or two before rough running, misfires, power loss, or total stalling kicks in. Lean conditions from bad fuel can spike combustion temperatures and blow head gaskets or damage pistons and valves. In bad cases, the contaminated fuel also wrecks the catalytic converter. Stories from Brazil and Russia show entire criminal rings doing this on a massive scale. The EPA has largely cleaned it up here, but they're not perfect, which brings us to a more common real-world problem. Number 7. Water-contaminated gas. In late 2024, cars in Tallahassee started dying on the side of the road. Mechanics traced it back to water in the fuel from 2 major stations. Sometimes heavy rain or hurricanes allow water to seep into underground tanks. Other times delivery trucks or poorly sealed tanks are to blame. Water in fuel leads to corrosion, clogged filters, damaged pumps, and misfires. If it spreads through the system, repairs can exceed $1,000 fast. Stations eventually got reopened, but they only acted after official complaints. Moral of the story: after bad weather, be extra picky about where you fill up, and always choose high-traffic, reputable locations. Number 6. Using E85 fuel in non-flex fuel cars. Most people worry about premium versus regular, but the real danger is grabbing the wrong ethanol blend. Every modern car handles E10 just fine, but only flex fuel vehicles are built for E15 or E85. High ethanol content pulls in water and corrodes metal parts. It attacks rubber and plastic seals, causing leaks and failures. Because ethanol has lower energy density, non-flex engines run lean, spiking temperatures and damaging valves, pistons, and catalytic converters. Oxygen sensors get confused too, throwing everything off. That cheaper pump price disappears fast when you're staring at a $5,000 to $10,000 repair bill. Higher blends have special colors and warnings for a reason, and yes, it voids your warranty. Number 5. Gasoline contaminated with diesel or kerosene. 1 in 5 drivers admits to putting the wrong fuel in at least once. It happens with rentals, distraction, or even when stations get the wrong delivery. Underground sensors can't tell the difference between fuel types. Diesel in a gas engine is thick and won't ignite properly. Expect rough running, misfires, and stalling. Gas in a diesel engine is even worse. It strips lubrication from high-pressure pumps and injectors, causing instant failure and major internal damage. In one UK incident, affected drivers paid around $800 on average. You can often hold the station accountable, but your car is still sidelined. The next issue is harder to prove and just as costly. Number 4. Gasoline with very few additives. Big-name brands charge more for a reason. Their additive packages actually protect your engine. The EPA sets minimum standards, but many automakers say they're not enough to fight carbon buildup, especially in modern direct-injection engines. Cheap fuel might meet the bare minimum, but its additives can break down quickly. That means real-world octane performance drops, knock in high-compression motors, and faster wear. Drivers often don't notice until their engine starts knocking or dies well before 100,000 miles. At the end, I'll tell you exactly which gas you can trust every single time. Number 3. Gasoline containing microbial growth. This is the nightmare fuel you never see coming. Bacteria and fungi, sometimes called diesel bug, thrive wherever water mixes with fuel in storage tanks. They feed on hydrocarbons and additives, producing acids, slime, sludge, and corrosive byproducts. Once inside your car, this gunk clogs filters and injectors, causing hesitation, power loss, and rough running. It creates vapor lock in hot weather and eats away at metal surfaces in the tank, pump, and lines. Mechanics can miss it unless they know exactly what to look for, leaving you fighting an invisible enemy that costs thousands to fix. Number 2. Winter and summer blend mix-up. Gas stations switch between summer and winter blends, but not all at the exact same time. The EPA gives them until the end of October to finish the changeover. Summer fuel has lower vapor pressure, RVP around 9 psi, while winter blends go up to 15 psi for easier cold starts. Fill up with leftover summer blend when cold weather hits and your engine struggles to start, runs rough, or refuses to fire. In places like Montana during early snowstorms, this has left drivers stranded. Always pay attention to the calendar and local weather when temperatures drop. Number 1. Non-top tier gas. After years of weak EPA standards, major automakers got together and created the top-tier gasoline program. Nearly every big manufacturer now recommends it. Independent AAA testing showed carbon buildup on intake valves can be up to 19 times worse with non-top-tier fuel. In direct injection engines this happens shockingly fast, sometimes in as little as 10,000 miles. The result? Rough idle, sluggish acceleration, lost power, terrible fuel economy, and increased risk of detonation that can destroy your engine. Professional cleanings every few years get expensive. Top-tier fuel costs a few cents more per gallon but prevents thousands in repairs down the road. Toyota, Ford, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, they all back it for good reason. Now you know exactly which fuels to avoid and why. Making the right choice at the pump protects your engine and saves serious money. But fuel is only half the battle. The biggest engine killer on the road today is actually the oil you put in it. That's why I put together a deep dive on the 9 best synthetic oils and the 5 worst ones that will ruin your engine. Check it out next. Your car will thank you.